The Secrets of Aquara Prime. After completing their mission on Gloomeria 7, the crew of the Odysseus 4.0 decided to replenish their strength, but the universe had other plans. Their systems quickly picked up signals from another planet. The data indicated a world with rich water resources and unusual atmospheric properties. Aquara Prime. Intrigued by the new challenge, Captain Max Irwin ordered the crew to prepare for another mission. As they approached the planet, it turned out to be almost entirely covered by an ocean. Only a few small islets emerged above the water's surface, as if pointing the way to something hidden. From orbit, the ocean shimmered in shades of blue, green, and turquoise, with some patches of water seemingly changing colors like waves of the northern lights. "This is a more vibrant planet than any we've seen," stated Dr. Luna Sparks, a natural phenomena specialist. "This ocean. It's as if..." She hesitated, looking at the monitors that were analyzing the chemical composition. "Alive." Captain Max nodded, gazing at the screen. "Let's go down. Prepare the ship for diving." Meeting the Hydrocrystals. When they landed on one of the islets, they noticed something moving beneath the ocean's surface. The water swirled, forming shapes that alternated between resembling living beings and abstract forms, incomprehensible to the human eye. Suddenly, a silhouette emerged from the depths, its contours seemingly woven from liquid crystals, glowing with a gentle light. The being approached closer and spoke, although it seemed that its words resonated in the minds of the crew rather than coming from its mouth. "Welcome, newcomers. I am Eldora, a representative of the Hydrocrystals, guardians of the oceans of Aquara Prime." The Hydrocrystals, as Eldora explained, were beings living in symbiosis with the ocean. Their existence was intertwined with the planet's water cycle, and their bodies could take on liquid or solid forms depending on what was needed to protect the planet. "But now our oceans are in danger," Eldora continued. "In the depths, things are happening that we cannot stop. The great hydrocrystals, the sources of power and tranquility for our ocean, are weakening. We need your help." In the depths. Encounter with the hydrocrystals. Captain Max, Luna, and Navigator Jazz decided to take on the challenge. In special suits, they dived into the waters of Aquara Prime, guided by Eldora. The deeper they dove, the more extraordinary phenomena they discovered. The ocean changed around them, creating forms and visions that shifted with every movement. There were luminous arches, corridors of water through which they flowed, and narrow passages opening into new spaces. When they reached an underwater cave, the great hydrocrystals appeared before them, huge structures with irregular yet symmetrical shapes, emanating a turquoise glow. The crystals pulsed gently, as if breathing. Luna analyzed their structure with fascination. "This is more than just an ordinary mineral," she murmured. "It's like a source of energy." Suddenly, the ocean around them rippled, and huge, twisted shadows emerged from the depths. Eldora raised her crystal hands, explaining that these were the tidals, sea creatures resembling snakes, who had long desired to seize the power of the hydrocrystals. In recent years, they had sensed the weakening of the crystals and began hunting the hydrocrystals, trying to gain control over the ocean. The fight for balance. Jazz pulled out a scanner and noticed that the tidals had metallic implants, something reminiscent of ancient technology that could control the movements of water and create artificial currents. "Someone must have empowered the tidals. Maybe even brought them here," he suggested, and Eldora nodded. "They are not part of our planet. They are newcomers who ended up here due to anomalies." Captain Max made a decision. They had to help Eldora and protect the hydrocrystals. A fierce battle began between the crew and the tidals, who tried to use waves and water vortices to surround them. Eldora, using her powers to control the flow of water, aided the crew by creating water barriers and whirlpools that hindered the tidals' attacks. Sacrifice and calm. When the last of the tidals vanished into the depths, Eldora confessed to the crew that the hydrocrystals would not be able to maintain the planet's balance for long. "We need a source of energy to support the crystals, or our ocean will begin to die." Luna suggested that they could transfer some of the reserve energy from the Odysseus. She knew that the ship would feel the effects of this transfer, but she saw no other option. Captain Max agreed, and with special devices, they transferred some energy to the crystals, restoring their former strength. Streams of light began to swirl around the hydrocrystals, enhancing their glow and giving the ocean stability once again. The hydrocrystals thanked the crew for their sacrifice. Eldora handed Luna a small fragment of a hydrocrystal, a symbol of trust and everlasting memory of their courage. The oceans of Aquara Prime will remember you, people of the Odysseus. Perhaps one day when you return, our waters will welcome you, surrounding you with calmness and gratitude. Memories of the ocean. As the crew returned to the ship and left the orbit of Aquara Prime, each member felt they had left a part of themselves on this planet. Captain Max, gazing at the turquoise globe from afar, knew they would return to Aquara Prime. The water does not forget. And within those deep oceans lay many secrets that could one day draw them back. When they activated the faster-than-light drive, they noticed that the fragment of the hydrocrystal Luna placed in the cockpit was gently pulsing, as if alive, as if the ocean was still watching them, not forgetting those who united with the water and fought for its survival.